It was a sunny day. Birds sang, flowers bloomed, Tails worked in his workshop. Suddenly, everything went quiet. Tails looked around. Where was Sonic? He saw a note. Gone to find adventure. Don't follow me. Sonic Tails knew he had to find his best friend. A quest was beginning. Tails packed his tools, he grabbed his best gadgets, he hopped into his plane, the Tornado. He knew Sonic loved speed. He would check the fastest racetracks first. The Tornado zipped across the land, its engines roaring as it cut through the skies. Tails, the brave fox, was on a mission. He had to find his best friend Sonic, who had mysteriously disappeared. The journey was long and filled with challenges, but Tails was determined. Tails flew over green forests, the trees below swaying gently in the wind. The lush canopy stretched out endlessly, a sea of green that seemed to go on forever. He scanned the ground, hoping to catch a glimpse of Sonic's familiar blue blur. He soared past snowy mountains, their peaks glistening under the bright sun. The cold air bit at his fur, but he pressed on, undeterred by the harsh conditions. The mountains were majestic, but they offered no clues. He found no sign of Sonic. The vast landscapes below were beautiful but empty. Tails felt a pang of worry but quickly shook it off. He couldn't afford to lose hope. He landed near a giant loop-de-loop, a familiar landmark that brought back memories of their adventures. It looked like the perfect challenge for Sonic. But Sonic wasn't there. The loop-de-loop stood silent and empty. It was a place where Sonic would have thrived, racing through with his incredible speed, but now, it was just a reminder of his absence. Tails met a wise old owl perched on a branch. The owl's eyes were full of wisdom and knowledge. Tails hoped the owl might have seen something. The owl had seen a blue blur speeding by, a flash of color that could only be Sonic. Tails' heart leaped with hope. The owl pointed towards the horizon. It was heading towards the Whispering Caves, a place shrouded in mystery and danger. The caves were known for their eerie sounds and treacherous paths. The caves were dark and dangerous, their entrances looming like the mouths of beasts. But Tails knew he had to venture inside. Sonic's life could depend on it, but Tails had to be brave. He steeled himself, drawing on his inner strength. The path ahead was uncertain, but his resolve was unwavering. He had to find Sonic. No matter the obstacles, no matter the dangers, Tails was ready to face them all. His friendship with Sonic was worth any risk. The Whispering Caves were full of twists and turns. Strange creatures lived in the shadows. Tails met a group of friendly Chow. They offered to help. They used their special powers to light the way. Deeper in the caves, they found Knuckles. Knuckles was guarding a giant gem. He was tricked. He thought Sonic stole the gem. Tails explained everything. Now Knuckles wanted to help find Sonic too. Section 4. The Secret of the Emerald Coast. This chapter unveils the hidden mysteries and challenges that our heroes face as they venture into the unknown. Following clues, they reached the Emerald Coast. The sun was shining brightly, and the waves gently lapped at the shore, creating a serene and picturesque scene. It was a beautiful beach with sparkling water. But something felt strange. The air was thick with an eerie silence, and the usual sounds of seagulls and crashing waves were absent. A mysterious fog rolled in, slowly enveloping the entire coast. It was unlike any fog they had seen before, dense and almost tangible. It made everyone feel sleepy and sad. The fog seemed to sap their energy and willpower, making it hard to think or move. Tails knew this was a trap. His sharp mind quickly pieced together the clues, realizing that this fog was not natural. He used his inventions to fight the fog. With a determined look, he pulled out a device he had been working on, hoping it would dispel the fog. Knuckles punched the air, trying to clear the mist. His brute strength was no match for the strange fog, but he refused to give up. Then they heard a laugh. Dr. Eggman, he was behind everything. His sinister plan was finally revealed. He used a special machine to create the fog. This device was designed to weaken and disorient his enemies, giving him the upper hand. He wanted to capture Sonic. With Sonic out of the way, Dr. Eggman believed he could finally conquer the world without any interference. Section 5. Finding Sonic. Finding ourselves. The fog cleared. They saw Sonic trapped. It was a shocking sight for everyone. The once vibrant and energetic Sonic was now confined, unable to move freely. The air was thick with tension as they realized the gravity of the situation. He was stuck in a cage made of energy. Dr. Eggman laughed. He thought he won. His sinister grin spread across his face as he gloated over his apparent victory. The energy cage shimmered with a menacing glow, a testament to Eggman's twisted genius. But Tails had a plan. With determination in his eyes, Tails knew he had to act fast. He quickly began to strategize, his mind racing with ideas. He couldn't let his friend remain trapped. He used his smarts to build a device. It disrupted Eggman's machine. The cage disappeared. Sonic was free. The device hummed to life, sending out waves that countered the energy cage. In a flash, the cage vanished, and Sonic burst out, his spirit unbroken. Sonic was happy to see his friends. The reunion was filled with joy and relief. They embraced, knowing they had overcome a great challenge together. They learned a valuable lesson. In the face of adversity, they discovered the strength of their bond. It wasn't just about defeating enemies, but about supporting each other through thick and thin. True friendship meant trusting each other. They realized that their trust and teamwork were their greatest assets. It was this trust that had led them to victory. They defeated Dr. Eggman together. Their combined efforts and unwavering faith in one another had brought down their formidable foe. It was a moment of triumph and unity. Sonic promised to never run off again. Well, maybe. Adventure was always calling. With a playful glint in his eye, Sonic knew that while he might make that promise, the thrill of adventure would always be too tempting to resist. And so, they prepared for whatever came next, ready to face new challenges together.